Hey everybody, welcome back. Just wanted to talk about day 2 on my journey through Lambda School. So starting with some of the ramblings here, it was again very, very, very fast paced. I had got the opportunity to start on the project a little bit early today, which helped out. Went through some of the lecture material and the learning materials, and was able to kind of figure out what we were doing. I, we even started working with Git and GitHub on day 2, which I'm serious. I think about how much it took me to practice, learn, and when I was learning at my own pace to kind of absorb some of the things that I know now. And 2 days to start working with GitHub and making pull requests and cloning repos, committing, like that's pretty non-intuitive stuff for someone that hasn't been exposed to it. And so to see that on day 2 has been really impressive. I think it kind of goes to show a combination of A, the quality of people that Lambda School is taking in, and then B, the level of speed, or the speed with which you can actually learn things when you're kind of under the gun. So I think it'll be interesting to see how a lot of other people kind of continue to move forward. But yeah, again, super fast paced. So in the meat of it today, we went over specifically the box model. That was just general padding, margin, borders, and then we went over display. So display block, inline display. Haven't hit Flexbox yet. That's going to be tomorrow, which thank God, because display and inline block, I can't talk. That's going to be, that's just a challenge to work with. So we did that, and we had a full project. So they gave us a design document. Really simple website, just had a header, or it had a nav at the top. It had, a couple of images, some columns, and different sized columns, and, just a typical website that you would see with a call to action. And then contact information at the bottom. Wasn't terribly complex, but basically all they did was they just gave you, here's the content in terms of the lorem ipsum, and then we had to build the rest of it. So played with, a lot of positioning, displays, like I said, inline block that I really hadn't used before. I've mostly stuck with Flexbox, so that was interesting to see that. Again, having to work with different selectors, which is cool because it built on yesterday's work, and then basically taking everything, and once it's been done, actually to start with, we forked the repo from Lambda School, cloned the repo into our local repository, created a new branch, updated the branch, and then submitted a pull request, which is the actual part of the stand-up that our objective to turn in was the pull request on the completed thing. So with the stretch stuff today, which again, the stretch is kind of the extracurricular, kind of push yourself, not part of the material, was doing some more animations, working with fixed positioning as opposed to just relative positioning, creating a static, a fixed menu at the top, and then what else? Trying to think. And then CSS resets. That was a good one. I actually had never been exposed to that before, and I think it's genius. But having a primary set of CSS that basically just levels the playing field, either setting it all to 0 or to normalize it, which I thought was a really just phenomenal tidbit. Again, got a bunch of actual new front-end tools. So a kind of opacity overlay tool that lets you drop an image into your browser. That was really cool. Used the animation tool that I linked in the previous video a ton. I'm trying to think. And some more tools that were actually really, really useful. Oh, there's another one. Let me see if I can pull it up here. It was fire in my opinion. Yeah, here, it's VS Bug. I think that's what it's called. I'll definitely link to it. in the description. But another great tool lets you just hover over elements in a page to see what's going on and what the styles are. So again, great tools that are available. So that'll be the end. That's the kind of the meat of what today was. I also jumped on a call with a girl who was struggling with some stuff, and really, really interesting to kind of have to walk through my own thinking and walk through helping somebody else think, which is interesting. But anywho, aside from that, the future, what it holds is going to be tomorrow. Just gotta stay ahead of the curve, really, is all it is. I mean, they're moving fast. It's a good pace. It's definitely a pace that I like. They're moving because I'm kind of fit in that zone, but hopefully tomorrow will be just as quick. And what's also good, now that I think about the future stuff, what I'm going to be doing is on the weekends, the material is available to watch, to study, to review. Getting ahead is probably going to be huge, especially when it comes down to, I have to imagine there's going to be something that I'm going to struggle with. So getting ahead as best as I can is going to be helpful. So that's all I got. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to comment in the description below. Or you can tell I don't make YouTube videos. Comment below or message me with anything you need. So with that,